What's up, everybody? Raider XP here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a light up sorting system, and you can make this thing as large as you want. We're going to do this in a two-part series. We're going to build the light up section first, and then we'll build the item sorter section on top of that after that. Here's what you're going to need for the light up system. Now this is the materials you will need to make one row. Now if however big you want to make it, just take this material list times how many ever you want to make. Like if you want to make 15, take this material list times 15 times 20 times 50. It's limitless, just depends on how much stuff you've got. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to place our barrels just like so. Then we're going to do, you want to come around behind, crouch down, and place your hoppers right behind that barrel like that. Now we're going to want to go 3 rows total with hoppers going into those barrels. Now what you want to do is take some material of any kind, put you a row right above those barrels like so. Grab your redstone lamps, come back with your block of your choice, another row of redstone, and just rinse, repeat, do this 3 times, just like so. Just like that. Now what we're going to want to do, we come around back behind here. You're going to want to grab your block, and we're going to put right in this middle row, we're going to set a row of blocks right on that middle row of hoppers, just like so. Now grab your comparators, and your comparators are going to want to point towards the redstone lamp, just like that. Go ahead and take your block of choice and just put it right in front of that redstone lamp. Now what that does is that'll send a signal through the comparator into the block, and that will cause it to only light up that block and not joining blocks to it. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to come around here and we're going to set another row of blocks right on top of those comparators, just like so. Another row of blocks right in front of those redstone lamps. Put your comparators down on top of those, just like that. Another row of blocks on top of those comparators. Blocks in front of your lamps again. Comparators. Alright. Once you get that done, you're going to want to grab your hoppers and come around to this outside hopper right here. And place a hopper pointing straight into those hoppers, just like so. Grab your barrels. Place your barrels on top of those hoppers, just like that. Hoppers into those barrels, and as you can see, I use an add-on called directional hoppers. Gives you a nice arrow so you know exactly where your hopper is pointing into. Barrels on top of that. Hoppers going into those barrels. Barrel on top of that. Hopper into those barrels. More barrels. Hopper into that. Whoop, that's the wrong one. Barrels on top of those hoppers, just like so. And that is how we build the lighting system. decorative edge there. Alright. Now I've only built this so you can see is it's three rows lighting system, but if you've got the room and you've got the materials, you can stack this as high as you want. Just it's limitless depending on what you know what kind of materials you got, whether or not you got plenty or not. So now that we've got that done, what we're going to do is we're going to build the actual sorting system now. Now this is the material you're going to need for your sorting system to make one row. Once again, take it times how many ever systems you want set up, and that's what you're going to need for that. Let's go ahead and get our stuff ready. I think I got it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what we're going to need is you're going to get yourself some dirt and go to an anvil and rename that dirt to anything you want. I renamed mine to filler because that's exactly what it's going to do. It's just going to be a filler, but this is very essential that you do that. All right. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to come around to the behind again, grab our hoppers, and we're going to place a hopper pointing straight down into that barrel, all the way across. Come to the front side here, and you're going to place your hoppers, 2 more rows of hoppers, going into that first set of hoppers, just like that. And then by the power of Mojang, that one magically disappeared, so we had to do it again. Now what I like to do is build me up a little wall section here, because this is going to hide everything so that you don't see it all. Just like that. You want to grab your hoppers and come to that first hopper, and we're going to stack that 3 high on each one. Just like so. Now you're going to grab your building block, and you're going to want to place a temporary block right there. Run your row blocks all the way into the back, just like that. Grab your redstone repeater, and pointing into the hoppers, go ahead and put your repeaters right there. Now we're going to do one more time. We're going to do a temporary block there. Come up 1. Grab your redstone torch and put them right there like so. Grab your blocks again. And then another row just like that. And then one more row on the back here, so that you've got 3 rows deep from your hopper. Do a little bridge for me to stand on here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your block and point it right at that repeater, just like that. Bring that all the way down. Now you're going to want to grab your redstone, and you're going to want to fill all of this in with redstone, leaving this last row right here. Now you're going to grab your comparator, and you're going to place your comparator facing into that redstone, just like that. I'll get you a hoppers again. Now crouch down and point right at that hopper, or right at that comparator. Place that hopper so it's facing into the comparator, just like that. Now we're going to make our waste or overflow distribution system here real quick. So we'll grab our barrel, place our barrel down right there. crouch and jump. Bring that all the way up. So you go one above, just like that. And come around the side here and then place your hoppers pointing into that row. And we'll go one past. Grab your chest or barrel. We'll go with the barrel because I don't have any chest on me. And place your barrel right there. Now that's where you're going to put your stuff in, and it's going to filter its stuff all the way to that. And whatever you don't have set up, it's going to filter it down into your overflow barrel. Just like so. Now we're going to finish out that top row there with a wall to cover that all up. This is purely just so that you don't see any of the stuff from below. Now we're going to set it up so that our hopper starts doing our sorting. So the first thing we're going to do here now is we're going to open up that hopper that's pointing into that comparator, and you're going to want to take that filler block that we had you make, and you're going to want to place one block in each one of the 4 spaces like that, and then go ahead and put you in a stack of whatever. Doesn't have to be a stack, but it has to be at least 41, and as you see, it'll filter its way down to 41, and then it stops. And we'll do this with every single one. Go ahead and put that in. Right. And as you can see, when you come around the front, you can see our lighting system is lighting up as it's filing its stuff into there. Go ahead and grab yourself some item frames. Put them right above the barrel like that. Just go ahead and grab one of whatever's in that barrel to label it so you know. Diamonds go in there. Gold there. And just keep repeating till you've got every one of your item frames filled up. Now, as you come around with your stuff from out collecting that day, what you'll do is you'll just come up here to your barrel and just throw your stuff in that barrel. And we're going to throw in something like this here because this is just to show you how the overflow works. Let's go ahead and put that there though. As you can see, as it's filtering its way down, it's lighting it up. Now, once you light up 2 full barrels, this bottom light will stay on, and as it fills up more and more, your second light will stay lit up, your third light will stay lit up, and that just kind of shows you how full it is. Come over here, and we see our overflow is not going in yet. There we go. Stuff that's not set up to go into your sorter is now coming in here to your overflow. And that's how we build a light up sorting system that has endless possibilities for size. All depends on how much material and how determined you are to make a big, mega, massive light up sorter system. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all my videos. Bye now.